What is going on, everybody? It is the Wolfpack Wrestling
What's
Podcast,
good with you?
I am
episode.
completely surprised that Ginger is not on here tonight. I think she's not feeling well, or she's having some emotional distraughtness, which probably has something to do with the relationship of sorts.
Oh,
Never.
you was talking, and she's right there. Even though her
Oh,
background
Ginger.
looks like heaven, her background all of a sudden looks like heaven. It's kind of weird though. Like I'm not gonna
Oh,
cap.
Ginger is, yeah. It looks like heaven. She has it zoomed in. Your camera is super zoom.
I'm on my phone. I came to see what was taking y'all so long.
Oh, you're
Wow.
not. If you're not, we're about to kick you out.
You
Yeah.
kicked me out for my mouth hurt, bruh.
Where's
Well,
Kimmy?
that sounds like a personal problem.
I had to have my teeth cleaned today.
What
Oh.
you been doing?
Where's
Oh, you got that deep clean?
Yeah, mouth killing me, bruh. That's why I was.
where's Kimmy?
You know what? I've been kicked out of better places than this,
This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, episode 136,
and we don't care. I'm here to boycott. Oh my
which
god, my
means
jaw,
that
bruh.
we are 14 episodes, which means that we're about
And
to
I
get on
bet y'all
our
still,
grind.
and y'all still ain't changed the intro.
Yo, how many times do I got to tell you when the intro is gonna change? Because I
You
feel
know what?
like
You ain't got to talk to me like that, Pastor.
I just feel like you don't listen because he said it multiple times.
Oh, you making me talk too much, bruh.
Then close
So
your mouth.
the intro is going to change
Mm.
episode 150 as we attempt to launch a lot of new things. And
Did you get my cute side?
my God.
Oh my lord.
Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Just
where
use the edits from my last video
where
when I had my blonde hair.
remove Ginger. She's talking more with a hurt mouth than she does with a fine one. So
That's
What?
crazy.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm
Bye.
going to Facebook and I'm
Okay.
boycotting.
How you gonna boycott from Facebook when you can't even get in?
I just came to say one thing. Okay.
okay,
Hurry up.
What?
yeah. So we don't want to hear
I just
that.
came to say one thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we don't. Yeah. So we don't want to hear that.
That's crazy. You
Yeah.
kicked her off. That's wild.
Because we all know what she was about to say, and America is going through a lot right now, and we're not adding to the anxiety of America by Ginger Ford's comments.
I'm not doing it tonight. Yeah, you're right. You was right. I'm not doing it tonight. You gonna have people hating on my show because love you, but
So
you know
for
what I'm
so
saying?
for so for those reasons, Ginger had to be excluded from her comment, had to be struck from the show this evening.
That is crazy. She's probably gonna be in the comments soon talking
Oh.
trash.
Oh, she's already there. She's watching.
Oh wow. This is
She's but
She said, "Yeah, you
You
knew
about to
what
have
was
all
up. Nah, we good.
nah, you crazy.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna do it
good."
this time.
And
Man.
John was gonna let her do it too. I was like,
No,
nah.
because I'm too busy over here, like sharing like I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to everybody who's tuning in on Instagram. I see my boy, who's that? That's Daniel Degree.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's an All Stars boy as well. My boy mixed by RDM, my bro Smitty Drip.
Hey Ginger, I
My
want you to
cousin.
know that we can
Let's go to
delete
John.
comments. Please don't
Yeah, we
get
can.
deleted multiple times tonight. Please.
Don't get blocked.
please don't.
Yeah,
And
don't
that'd
get
be
blocked.
crazy if we got to block a co-host of the show. That would be nuts.
That'll be her
That would be
punishment for
nuts.
not being on the show.
That would be nuts.
You shouldn't be sitting up there like talking in the comments if you ain't gonna be on the show, and then you saying that your mouth hurt, but you want to keep running it. So you know what I'm saying? Like, love you though. I'm saying you got me messed up. Anyway, listen, this is the Wolfpack. I was trying to say that before got interrupted. But this is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, episode 136, Extreme Jewels. You know what I'm saying? Decided to call it that because, Crown Jewels, there was in the land of extreme for NXT, and we got a crazy syndicate that's about to take over, and a guy that's over here calling hits on people. Yeah. He also had
Calling hits?
yeah, well, I mean, you know how MJF is. He wants to be a mafioso and a peacemaker at the same time. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? That man is the modern day, I guess, the white version of Ghost from Power.
Oh man, Ginger, I don't feel like deleting your comments all night. Like, I'm gonna give you like 3 more before we block you.
I love y'all more. Yeah, sure you do. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, run and tell a friend to tell a friend. We're gonna talk some wrestling. We are the best way to start your wrestling weekend. And it just is what it is. And then you go from us and then slowly ease your way into Impact. Oh, but y'all don't really watch that. Y'all be fronting. And then
Ring of Honor too, but y'all
and then
definitely
maybe watch some Ring of Honor, but y'all don't have that subscription. Y'all be fronting. And then tomorrow we get SmackDown. It wasn't
which is not taped.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't pre-taped, so you actually get to watch it live. Shout out to that. And then there's Rampage. There's Rampage on Saturday that everybody knows I don't watch, and
they don't watch it either.
They don't.
Hey, listen, when Saturday comes along in December, I don't want to hear everybody talking about, oh, I'm so happy to watch main event. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. Because I could have sworn everyone swears up and down, wrestling isn't for Saturday nights anymore. But hey,
we're here.
Hippos are gonna crit. Hippos are gonna crit every time in the IWC. I swear.
Hippos, the monkeys are gonna escape.
I'm about to say, what about the monkey? You mean the monkeys are gonna escape?
Yeah.
What about the monkeys? Who you calling? You Freezer now? Oh, Freezer Star?
No, the monkeys that escaped in real life down where Dan lives.
Yeah, my state, bro.
But by the way, if anybody is looking for one of the monkeys, Dan took one in. He took one in.
He's cooking dinner right now, bro. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
That's crazy.
Wow, Dan, I bet you can't say the sentence, I got a monkey in the kitchen cooking dinner.
No, I'm not gonna do that shit. I ain't doing that shit.
Whoa, listen.
You trying to get me? Damn. Damn.
What is wait,
let me do it right. What? Oh my god. What?
Yo, I can't.
Oh my god. Why'd you have to go there?
Yo, this is you know what? This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We do not approve of such statements.
I rephrase. He's in there watching the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. That's what he's
Let's go.
You should know what goes on here.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, I know what goes. Shout out to the Enforcer. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
That's the Brody. Yo, Enforcer, you gotta come on. What's next week? What are we doing? Next weekend is a big weekend. No, I'll come on next week. Come on the week after next. Come on for the Thanksgiving show. Like that's gonna be on like Saturday, most likely.
Yeah,
because it's not gonna be on Thanksgiving. And then Black Friday, I'm pretty sure Ja's gonna be throwing people out of various places all day. So Saturday.
That's if I'm working. I don't feel like I want to work on a Black Friday. This is my first time I'm having the choice of not working on a Black Friday, and I'm actually thinking about just relax.
Ja's gonna work Black Friday, everyone. So I mean, we're gonna see how the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
That same weekend.
You know and Enforcer, you should pull up. Make sure you pull up that Saturday, bro. Episode 138.
Yeah, it's been a while since Enforcer's been on, hasn't it?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Daniel Degree said this is interesting. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I have to check in on the comments on IG because some reason StreamYard doesn't allow us to post those comments.
And we got to do another fan show. We're gonna bring on somebody, one of our viewers, one of our peoples to come on and host with us one of these episodes.
Facts. I'm down. Good thing I turned this off for a second. I'm like, why are you on my side? Facts. We definitely got to do that soon. I promise you, we're going to do that soon.
Fan appreciation episode coming soon. Real soon.
No, hey, the last person we brought on was Adam.
Kimmy's trying to join.
Then she should join. Yeah, well, you mean how we started? You can't get in. How you ain't outside of the stream?
Yeah.
You can't even get in. Let go.
It doesn't
Oh, my
make
bad.
sense.
Let me put
She
the
has
screen back.
That doesn't make sense.
She has
You've
the
got
link.
3 links.
Kimmy, it doesn't make sense. Hopefully you're in after this intro. Listen, we're about to start episode 136, Extreme Jewels. I love that title. Ja did a great job with this cover. Let's clap it up for Ja. We're gonna get our clap sounds, and we gotta get our sounds back. Clap it up for Ja. You did a great job.
Had it on lock.
Yeah, what happened, Dan? What happened to the sound effects?
How
So
you
it
lose
was
the thing
messing
that got
with
you
the
the job?
Oh my god. No, because it wasn't my opinion at all, bro. Not at all. No.
Oh man. All right, y'all.
It was
You know
messing
what
with the
time it
audio,
is.
so I'll figure it out soon.
You know what time it is. This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. You know what time it is. Let's go. The heck? Did the intro play? Did it just kick
No.
me off my intro? How did that?
It's playing.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Welcome to the Wolfpack.
Hall Nash 6, we the real click. The trio hit me with the tag and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keep him with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stomps. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the and somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack.
All right. Well, if you guys been waiting for us, you ain't gotta wait no more. You know why? Because we are here. Yes.
Well, I'm John Cena right now, but I'm here.
You seem to be John Cena every week.
I'm John Cena.
Like you just pop up like randomly, like you want to be the Undertaker and whatnot.
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
you just sit up.
Nah, Undertaker actually squashed John Cena. So no. Squash.
So you I feel the spirit.
Yeah, okay, good. You got it. What's good, Chris?
Listen. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. I am Jaquez, aka Mr. Get Back Johnson Reed, the bully. Steph is still a butch. Just gonna say that. Steph's still a butch. Next to me, I have the Holy Heel. Now, make sure you guys go to www.humblebragmusic.com where you guys can scan the QR code right there on the corner to get to his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Below me is Cocaine Uso. Okay, aka Dan the Statement.
You're spelling cocaine wrong, Dan.
Oh my god.
You're spelling cocaine.
No, I'm not.
Nope.
No, I'm not. It's a PG thing. It's a PG thing.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know what time it is. Where's my video at? See, everything is just all out of order. My bad. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are here normally every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. You can catch us here on Facebook, on YouTube, live at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You can catch us on Instagram for the first hour, normally at _ the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Today we are live on my Instagram. Once we go off live on Instagram, we will be on Twitch, which is WHOISQU3Z. You guys can click the link in the video description or the bio, or you guys can scan that QR code to access all of our content. So,
shout out to Kimmy and Ginger, who can't be with us tonight. Ginger was on here, but her mouth hurts, which is great timing. And Kimmy is having internet issues. As Josh said earlier, she wasn't on here. She's having tiny problems. She's having little issues. She has small internet connection. She has.
I'm not in this.
Yeah.
I'm not in this.
Nah, I didn't start it. I didn't start it tonight.
I am not in this.
Try rebooting your stuff. Try rebooting it.
Good, bro.
Her mouth hurts.
Yeah, Chris. Her mouth.
What's up, Marlon?
Listen. It's not my look. She needed apparently a deep cleaning. I'm just gonna leave that to whatever your mind wants to wander on what that means.
Listen, we're just telling you, right? So y'all wanted us to get women on the show. We got women on the show, and then they say things to us before the show, like, I got a deep cleaning and I can't move my mouth, but then try to start political jargon on the show. And then the other one keeps telling us she can't get on, like something's wrong with the link, and she thinks it's not her internet. But if we're all on here, including Ginger, who we had to kick off, she could get on here.
Listen, don't blame me. I look. Okay, I sent the links out. You know what I'm saying? I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still over here like tagging things. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Chris? Chris.
You know what I'm saying? You're. Oh man.
So Harrison's in there.
You should delete the app and reinstall it then. We're gonna start the show without you.
That's fine. You can pop up like how you want to. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this little background music up. Yeah, there we go. All right. So the first things we're going to do today, as always, it is going to be time for some games. Okay, got a few of them. First things first. Your birth month is who you fight in their prime. Are you winning?
I'm dead.
I can just say that me and Dan are foot.
Yeah,
I'm going against his brother. I got Kane, so.
But see, okay. The truth is, okay. Let's just put this out there. Me and Dan have a better chance of winning for one stipulation. It says in their prime. If I control that urn, I win.
Done.
Take
That's
her.
a fact.
Take a pin. You, on the other hand, all-star.
No, all I gotta do is push him in the corner as soon as he lifts his hands. So when the fire goes off, done. Nobody is at the kid.
I mean, you could just talk to him about March 15th or May 15th.
I could tell him the story.
Or you could.
I could show it with a different urn and say it's Paul Bearer.
That's psychological right there, bro.
Or,
you know what I'm saying?
Or
psychological warfare.
You could just show up with a dead body named Katie Vick, and I'm pretty no.
That would be me.
Yo, Kimmy is doing more talking in the chat than she does on the show.
Thank you. It's May 19th. Thank you. You could remind her about May 19th. Check these comments. Anybody else got anybody? Who y'all got? Who do you guys got?
Mormon's got Triple H. You good. You good. You can take trips.
You can take Triple H.
Oh, yeah, you can take Triple H. That's easy.
see, Chris Harrison had Ray. He said he's going to be
Ginger said
retired.
Nah, I have.
No,
we
Ray
have
would never
fighting chance against
touch you.
Ray.
Listen, Kimmy got to fight Seth Rollins, so
You just tell me to shut up. That's crazy.
She getting curb stomped, bro. She getting curb stomped.
curb stomp right in her yeets. She be all right.
Oh, Chris says he's tearing Steph
Oh
up.
my god.
Wow. I mean, she does like Lana's name backwards, according to her interview with Howard Stern. But I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm keeping it PG because I said Lana. Just spell it backwards, and you'll get what I mean. But otherwise, I'm not going to say the word.
I do not condone this vulgarity.
There is no vulgarity, sir. I did not say the. What do you, sir?
Yo, Ginger, I'm gonna.
Ginger, that's my boy Fluff. He just said something on IG, and I got to say it for him because I love you so low.
Ginger setting the record tonight for most deleted comments.
That's crazy. You're gonna be into the Wolfpack Hall of Fame with that one. Let's see. All right, so boom. Pick the 3 worst gimmicks.
To the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I'm just gonna start because this is obvious and it's right in our faces. GI Bro is by far for me the absolute worst gimmick of all time. GI Bro is trash. Horrible.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you what's the best gimmick on this list. Then I got 2.
Repo Man.
We gonna go with the 3 first. The 3 worst.
The 3 worst. Oh, you know it's GI Bro. I think that's everyone's list. GI Bro.
GI Bro.
He's done.
GI Bro, the Renegade, and Super Giant Ninja.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree.
Who are you going?
GI Bro.
I know who you're gonna pick.
Curran White.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. And
Super Giant Ninja. What is that?
Who is that?
Listen, I can tolerate Super Giant Ninja over Oklahoma.
You can tolerate Super Giant Ninja over. Do you hear that name? Super Giant Ninja.
What's wrong with Super Giant Ninja?
What I want to know is where the turtles at. You didn't put no turtles on this list.
And I want to be straight up. Glacier, Repo Man, and Eugene are good gimmicks. They all got over.
I was definitely gonna say Glacier would be one of the best.
Like, how is Glacier on this list? That's crazy. He was ice cold, boy.
Nobody likes the ding dongs.
No, that name is ridiculous. No. I don't even know who they are, but the name is ridiculous. I can't speak to the gimmick because I don't know who they
are. Bastion Booger is a ridiculous name.
I know a guy that looks just like Bastion Booger.
Bro, the Renegade looks like a Temu Ultimate Warrior, and y'all didn't go with the Temu Ultimate Warrior.
I mean, that's just Tom McGee with face paint. Tom McGee again.
I can't believe Booker signed off GI Bro.
I will never understand this.
GI Bro.
What are the comments saying? Eugene, GI Bro. Someone said Jason Jordan ain't. Ooh, he's not even on the list. He's not even on the list.
No, the gimmick wasn't bad. It was just the whole angle part. That was the only thing that was bad. Gable should have been the son.
Yeah, I think they realized that afterwards. That's why they gave him Kurt's
thank you,
the whole thing, pretty much.
Everything.
Like, everything.
His gimmick.
His whole gimmick. So moving on, because now we got the 3 worst gimmicks ever. But name the worst WWE gimmick of all time? The only WWE gimmick of all time.
Oh my god. The gobbledygooker.
The worst just WE gimmick of all time. Kofi Kingston.
Sherwin Weister.
Kofi Kingston.
The zombie. What's up, Corey? Oh, didn't you have a Jamaican accent?
Kofi, absolutely Kofi Kingston.
Why?
I don't care what because he wasn't Jamaican, and it's horrible. It's trash.
Muhammad Hassan wasn't,
Kenya, right?
you know, from Pakistani and all, but you know, like
Kofi,
Jennifer Hall's from Canada.
Kofi Kingston.
That's crazy. Kofi Kingston is the worst WWE gimmick of all time.
Of all time.
Why? Why do you say that?
What
What
was
do you
that
mean,
guy?
why
with
do I
no
say that,
chin?
bro?
I need you to get in the camera to say this.
Ellsworth.
No, because he was
James
just being
Ellsworth.
fake the entire time. That's all. That like at the end of the day, Kofi Kingston was a guy playing a guy, and nobody likes that. Like Tropic Thunder already gave us that. I don't need to see the guy playing the guy. He could have just been
What do you
one
mean?
thing. Because he's supposed to just be one thing. He want to be Flippy. He want to be Javon from NXT in his early days. He wanted to be the flippy dippy black guy. Salute to him. But no, he didn't. It wasn't enough for him to be the flippy dippy black guy. He had to add Jamaican accent to something that didn't need to be added. He didn't have to be Jamaican. He could have been African. He could have been American. But they and then the boom clap, the thunder clap. Are we really talking about like Kofi? Like the thunderclap was fire? Were y'all thunder clapping?
Well, I wish you would have said that on camera because I could have clipped that. But you know, you want to be in the back over there eating sandwiches and whatnot, so it's okay.
Yeah, I have to go get food for my mother. Y'all was thunder clapping.
Boogeyman was the worst. I don't know. I kind of like
Boogeyman.
Yes,
It was
of course
good,
the
right?
Boogeyman was the worst. What up, Rob?
Boogeyman. No, I can't say the Boogeyman. Worst WWE gimmick of all time? Stardust.
Facts. That's pretty good. That was a good one. What's the guy with no chin? James Ellsworth, the CP, the CA or whatever. What's his name?
Any guy with two hands.
And
I
a
got
bunch of sexual
any
allegations.
guy with two
So yeah,
hands.
I heard him and Gabe Sapolsky are like best friends.
Oh man, another worst WWE gimmick. Retribution.
That wasn't a
Retribution.
gimmick. That was just Vince bored. Vince was bored that day.
Oh man,
I got this idea.
Oh, you have to
Believe.
Oh, and shout out to this guy also in the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Fantasy League. You're not, you know, he tried this season. He tried, but after all that yapping, you know what I'm saying? After all that yapping, he ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lavelle? Female Pied
What up, what
Piper.
up?
We discuss wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Right now, we're just going through some games real quick. The next game, because we already named like the worst WWE gimmick of all time. Here's one for everybody. Pick one match to show someone
Rod, it's
who
coming
doesn't
up.
know
It's coming
anything about wrestling.
Oh, I've got a few. You know one I love? I'll go ahead and say it. The one that I love. Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy for the Undisputed Championship, a ladder match on SmackDown.
That was a good match.
That was a good match. Eddie
Um,
Guerrero.
Chris Benoit.
Any Eddie Guerrero match. Yeah, it's a safe place. We can talk about it.
Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle.
Shane
Kurt Angle.
McMahon versus Kurt Angle at the King of the Ring.
What's that guy's name? How about New Jack versus Rick Grimes?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Really?
I am a sick.
No. No.
Yeah, that's what he did.
No.
That's what he did.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No,
You ain't gonna need those legs anyway.
that's crazy.
What's wrong with
Undertaker versus Mankind. Hell in a Cell.
That's just one of the greatest stories in wrestling history. Undertaker and Mankind. I love them.
Yeah.
I would counter that with Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels 1 and 2.
That is a great storyline. You can even throw in trips in that.
I know the match is better. The match is better,
Okay.
not the storyline. No way. Undertaker and Mankind feuded for like
match
2 years straight.
ever. Rock versus Stone Cold. WrestleManias. Those were great.
Anything AJ Styles?
I don't disagree, but it depends on what era AJ Styles you're also talking about. If we're talking about TNA AJ Styles, I'm down.
Rod said Maven versus Undertaker.
That would I would say moment in the Royal Rumble. That was a great moment.
I have
don't
no
know
problem
about
saying
that
disagree. Maven nothing. Nothing. Maven.
You don't like Maven. You don't like
Who
Maven.
likes Maven? I was
All right.
mad I actually saw his name just now. Like
I can definitely look. If I'm gonna put one, it's definitely gonna be Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. Kenny Omega versus.
You said
Okada.
WWE. Dude, you said
It
WWE.
said WWE. Does it say WWE? Nope. It says pick a match.
Oh, my bad.
Show someone
my
who
bad.
doesn't know anything about wrestling. So I got a whole plethora of freaking like matches I can do.
No, yeah. There's tons of HBK
What
matches.
was it?
Of course, almost any
Rick-
Ospreay and Kenny Omega match. There's plenty of Daniel Bryan.
Ric
Bryan
Flair
Daniels
versus his
match.
jacket.
Ric Flair versus his jacket. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. This guy here, like, wow. All right, so boom. Let's get into some hot takes of pancakes real quick. So, Mercedes Moné. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I can actually get through it.
Did you make a banner? Did you make a banner for this one? Did you make a banner to go across the bottom on this one?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna just say this. Mercedes Moné says AEW has the talent for a weekly women's show.
I'm sorry.
Why did I expect
right in it?
Like, you know, all the other times you could have been on screen, you know what I'm saying? We could have clipped some stuff for like some good content. You didn't want to pop up. But as soon as I say Mercedes Moné's name, you arise. Like, seriously? Just to hate. You pop up on the screen just to hate. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Says, wow, a weekly? Absolutely.
First
We
of
have
all,
the
Jock
talent.
keeps saying
Why
Mercedes. Jock keeps saying Mercedes Moné, but every time they announce her now, they say Mercedes Money. I don't know why he won't say Mercedes Money. Probably because
It's only
it's
Excalibur. Is only Excalibur.
probably because
It's
it's
only
stupid.
Excalibur.
Probably because it's stupid.
Here we
So
go. Hey, hot take a pancake. Do you think that
Count
AEW
out.
has
So Mercedes
enough
Moné
talent?
says AEW has. Please put it back up. You didn't finish reading. I'm gonna read it. AEW has the talent for a weekly woman show. This is what she says. She says, "Wow, a weekly show? Absolutely. Where I can bury Camilla every week and tell her to go to the back and make her wrestle people for me to jump."
Now you can't read. Now you can't read.
I'm sorry. We have the talent, so why not? I might just bury the whole roster. All Elite Women Wrestling. There you go. We have the best women's wrestling because I get all the money, and now Becky Lynch wants as much money as me. And they what are you doing, bro? I'm trying to read. I am trying to read.
You are irking my nerves.
I am trying to
I
read.
take a pancake. Do you believe that
Says she
AEW?
This
Do
she
you
names-
believe that AEW has enough women talent to actually have a weekly women's show?
Then she names Willow, Mariah,
There you go. Let's go. So you're gonna answer the question. I take a pancake.
Pancake. This is the biggest steaming. This is a falafel. This is a falafel.
So you think AEW doesn't have enough? So you don't think that AEW has enough? That's crazy. Enough women's talent for a weekly show?
No, Absolutely.
No.
Who? What?
Pancake.
Who's watching that? Who's watching that?
Now, if you add Ring of
I
Honor
thought
to
fans
that,
are.
maybe.
I thought that's what I was going to say. You can add it, Ring of Honor.
You can add Ring of Honor, then you can kind of have an argument. No. Right now, the best women's wrestling is NXT,
NXT BET,
WWE.
NXT BET.
Female wrestling is definitely NXT.
NXT BET Uncut.
Now I don't now they actually do have weekly shows. You can show up to a NXT on a Tuesday and you'll literally get 4 female matches in a night. Like they've been doing that. But ain't nobody watching. Like, are we serious right now?
What's up, Khalil?
Mercedes is currently burying Camille. Currently burying one of the best female wrestlers in the world. Mercedes is over there with a shovel. She's at about 4.5 feet already. She's that close. She's that close.
Y'all are bugging. Next I'll take a pancake. Is Cody Rhodes the new John Cena?
Pancake.
Yes.
It said before 2020, no one in wrestling wanted Roman to be the new Cena. Turns out they got exactly what they wanted. Cody Rhodes is this generation's John Cena.
Pancake.
All right. It's a middle. It's a middle. If you're talking about the kids part of it, yes. You're talking about the wrestling part? Hell no. No.
Yeah, I mean, I that's what I'm saying. So it's a no because he only has one part of what John Cena has, and that's
He's
kids.
got the politics. He's got.
Yeah, I think we
he
kind of
doesn't even have the politics because Roman is still the face. So Cody only has the kids. He does not have the John Cena thing because John Cena was the face. It doesn't matter who was popping, CM Punk, anybody. When John Cena wanted to come back and be the man, he was the man. Like the same thing Roman does now. Because when you're the man in that company, you're the man. Cody's not the man. Therefore, he only has the kids. Now, he has maybe 3 more moves than John Cena. So maybe slightly better ring-wise, but still not the same as John. John's character is much better. And John Cena had a bigger impact on wrestling than in WWE, for all you haters out there, than Cody has had in WWE. Hands down.
I mean, there's no lies. There was no lies.
Thanks. Thank you, sis.
We kind of talked about this, like, I think, like 2, maybe a couple of episodes ago, and we actually already like went through this a little bit. But it was just kind of like weird that this question was even asked. But the way that he was describing it, saying that he is this generation's, but we already said it. Cody has no story. John Cena has always had a story, no matter what you put him in.
No, it's not even about having a story. At the end of the day, he just has to be the man, and he's not the man. Is he the biggest baby face in the company? Yes, because and it's not Jey Uso.
No, he's not.
It is Cody because the kids. If Cody loses, kids will cry. Kids make their parents get them expensive tickets so they can try and get that belt from Cody. Like, this is a fact. Children are in the front seats. They are at these shows because of they want to go. Whoa, yeah, people love Yeet. Jey Uso's a close number 2. Cody Rhodes is the face of the company, political wise and kid wise. Roman Reigns is the man. Roman Reigns is the man in the company, which is what John Cena.
But not to cut you off, but I be seeing a lot now. Like a couple of people would be like, "Oh, well, Cody Rhodes is the QB of the WWE."
No, Paul Heyman is the QB of the WWE. Paul Heyman is literally in his having his Tom Brady, probably 5th ring, run right now. He is the Tom Brady of the WWE. He is a mastermind of wrestling. And for every wrestler in WWE, as long as Paul Heyman is alive and Roman Reigns doesn't retire, because he can't go to Hollywood because he can't act, and Roman Reigns doesn't retire, he is the man in that company. Period. He's the man.
So,
what's his name?
In other words, I could say
Solo's a better actor than Roman.
I was going to say, I could say for you that technically Cody Rhodes is still a player 2 as Ninja, right?
I mean, he in this situation, he can't help it. There's no way for him to escape it either. I'm not blaming him. Like, he really should have looked at the landscape of what was going on. Like, he really should have paid attention to what was going on.
You made a great parallel there with the whole Paul Heyman. I was saying he's the Philip Jackson of WWE in his prime with the Bulls. It was a good comparison, man. Good job.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so the last hot take of pancake on the board right here. Rogue Dog says that Michael Cole is the Jim Ross of the modern era of the WWE. Hot take of pancake.
Michael Cole is the Jim
Ross.
Ross. Yeah,
Pancake.
Hot take.
Whoa.
Nah,
You say hot take and you say pancake.
Yeah, why? How's it not?
Yeah.
He's the lead commentator. That's what Jim Ross was in the 90s. And that's
Why do you
He's
say
not Jim
that
Ross.
he's not?
He's not Jim Ross.
Huh?
Well, why you say that he's not?
Because
though?
he's Michael Cole.
No, but they said
he's Michael Cole.
they said this Michael
They got
Cole.
two different styles, two different ways.
It's not. That's not what the question was saying, though, Dan. We're not talking about their styles. We're talking about, does he play the same role, position as Jim Ross did in the 90s now? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's the lead commentator. I've literally seen him do a Monday night and a Friday night in the same week because they don't have anybody else to
He's
do.
the lead. He's the lead,
Like
but on SmackDown.
like for example, Corey Graves is Jerry the King Lawler. Like
color.
Like
he's color.
In comparison, like that's the position he's filled. People who are special are like Pat McCaffrey. He's special. Like he's created something special and unique for himself as a commentator in that place. Like they haven't done anything special or unique, so they just fall in line. They just fall in line. Like as great as Kobe is, he's still Michael Jordan. He's in his line. Like he's in his shadow. It doesn't matter how good he is.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, we know that Crown Jewel was this past Saturday. What do you guys think of it before we go into
No, we say what we think of it after. You be setting up these reviews to be sham.
You just want to go match by match and rate it?
Yes, thank you. Because Ja be setting them up for us to talk bad about them before we.
I mean, if you want to talk bad about us, I think we could say pause and say what you got to say.
Yeah,
okay.
Ja.
All right, no problem. My bad. All right, so boom.
No, you're good.
The first match was the OTC versus the New Bloodline.
We're giving it a number, right?
I liked it.
I mean, the only other thing, before we get into that, we did find out about this. I did forget to mention that apparently right before the show that the WWE Crown Jewel titles would stay in Saudi Arabia, and they was going to get a WWE TKO Dynamite Diamond ring.
Those rings are fire.
They look just like the championship.
They look just like the title.
And that's why those rings are fire.
It's just
scaled
scaled down.
Those rings are fire. Like, I want one.
I definitely want the WWE TKO Dynamite Diamond ring.
That ring is fire.
I want that Dynamite Diamond ring.
That ring is. I've honestly seen rings like MJS before. And let's not talk like I've seen rings like MJS before. I've seen the big diamond rings. The emeralds with the diamonds is fire. That ring is fire.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what are we going to give the Bloodline versus
7.5?
I was going to say,
I would give it
7.5. It wasn't the best match.
Yeah,
it was entertaining.
Around the same 7.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with it.
Do you agree?
Okay.
Do you agree with the ending of that match?
The ending was a 10.
Okay.
I definitely agree.
We're not even talking about this part. You're talking about Sami Zayn.
That's what I was going to say. I agree with the ending as far as Roman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Solo going over, and I agree with this.
Yep.
Afterwards.
No, I don't like. I mean, if I'm being honest, I would have rather, like a lot of people I've seen online, I would have rather a family member show up. I get
that too.
Me too.
I get the Sami Zayn thing, but him Halua kicking Roman and them dragging this for 3 weeks is just so they can drag it, and that's what Sami Zayn is being used for right now. So no, I'm not super excited about this part until we get to the next family member or The Rock comes back. Sami Zayn isn't my favorite part.
That's another thing, because
No, I'm gonna say
news and spoilers going around, not spoiler, but the news going around is that apparently Survivor Series War Games is going to be a 4v4 rather than a 5v5.
Yeah, so then we already know the 4. That's what. But then that's fine because that means that Survivor Series a family member is showing up. It's just whose side are they joining, which sounds like solos because we're gonna.
I don't think Rock's joining the 4-way, the 4-on-4. I don't think he's joining. I think he'll be there at the end of it,
Lucas.
But I don't think he's going to be in the match.
No way is he going to join the 4v4. No.
Says Lucas. Someone else has already got to join in 4v4.
Who?
Lucas has said it makes more sense. We got the 4v4 already.
Yeah, no, I understand. But they want to put it in a cage. They want Roman to get his redemption, but then they're going to swerve that in some way because it's an amazing story, and they have a lot of pieces to make it that way. So I'm not knocking the story. And if you like Sami Zayn, cool. I'm not a big Sami Zayn fan. I'm a Kevin Owens fan, and every time he fought Kevin Owens, I wanted Kevin Owens. And every time he fought Kevin, I've wanted Kevin to win. So like for me, Sami, like El Generico was never like. They had great matches, but I was always rooting for Kevin
Owens. All right,
yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting on the crash out for Sami and Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is going to crash out.
Oh, Sami and Kevin Owens now, which they probably run back. I say in about 2 years,
Sami's a dead man.
Will be the best Sami versus Kevin. I think that
should be the end.
Yes. Without a doubt.
And if when they do that, it has to be the last one. I don't want to see that match anymore.
But I want to see it again right now. I'll take especially a heel Kevin Owens. Like I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
All right. So the next match after the Bloodline was the tag team match between the top 2 versus Damage Control versus Meta 2 versus Chelsea and Piper.
6.
I'm actually going to
say 7.
I was going to say a 7.5. That actually may have been one of the best matches on the card.
I'm going
to say 7. Yeah. 7, but I'm going to give a spot in the match a 10. The
reason why I appreciate the love for the woman that everybody's giving right now, but if you go back and look at that match, the tag team moves were not fluid at all. So from a wrestling,
I think EO had a couple of botches in the match.
From a wrestling standpoint, I am not glazing with y'all. It was a 6. I do love every woman in that match. It was a 6. Y'all are glazing.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8.
You're glazing.
That's fine.
Gave it a 10. She's glazing.
You say that I'm glazing. She's glazing.
We know why.
With Lash Legend all of a sudden. I mean, I am, but
Lucas, I respect the 7. That's what Josh said first. I respected that. Then he said an 8. I can't respect that.
I had to think about it for a second. When Dan mentioned the Jade versus Lash face-off, yeah.
Oh, y'all see, that's what I'm saying? I have no time for this in my wrestling.
Death by Snoo. Yeah.
Dan has a girl. I don't know how he be on here agreeing with you.
Yamtastic.
Oh my
when he gets to the yams, could die for chocolate yams.
The only thing that could have made that match better is Miss Parker, okay?
We're gonna talk about that. My bad. I'm showing my bad. I feel embarrassed. I'm sorry. So the next match, Seth Butch Rollins versus Bronson Reed.
I liked the match. I hated the finish.
That part.
I fucking hated the finish, but I will give the match.
I didn't hate the finish. It gave me the feel they wanted. That man got cursed out 3 times and was still standing, bleeding from his head, looking at him like, I will come beat you up again right now. I love Bronson Reed. I just love Bronson Reed. The match was only a 7. There's a lot of 7s tonight. The match was only a 7. But Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins feud is still good, and Bronson Reed is on fire. He is fuego. Bronson is on fire right now. So the match itself for me was a 7.
Ja, I'm gonna let you say it. Tell me why you did not like the ending. Go ahead.
Well, first off, should I
also the MF Doom onesie was fire.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to MF Doom. Listen, rest in peace.
Yes.
Do you want me to speak as Jaquez or do you want me to speak as Bronson Reed? Because I can take this as both ways at this point. I can speak as Bronson Reed and say that Seth is a bitch, and he sat up there and he cheated, and he can't see me one-on-one. He's a punk.
Hold on, Bronson. Can I say one thing? The fact that Seth won this match means that you're gonna win the feud.
Oh, I better. I will. I better, because I got screwed. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Adam Pearce, this is all your fault. So once I'm done with this cross, I can't even say that because I'll get canceled. But you know what I mean. This Mr. Put his wife on. Once I'm done with him, I'm coming after you. Because every single time I get cheated, you always want to put these people in a freaking championship predicament. And that's why what happened on Monday, and I can't wait to talk about it. Now, me speaking to Jaquez. There's me speaking to Jaquez. I'm going to be straightforward with y'all. I love the match because I'm a fan of Seth. I'm a big fan of Seth. And I'm a big fan of Bronson Reed. Not because he was my twin. But I'm going to say this straightforward, yo. That was the wrong call. That was the wrong freaking call. Because you've been building up Bronson Reed as this monster because you guys don't have a monster on your roster right now. You were supposed to have him as being the monster. He's been running through everybody, correct? And the first time you give him a real opportunity, a real chance, like a real opponent, you have him lose that way. Now, here's my thing. I have no problem with Seth winning if it's going to continue the feud, which we obviously know it will.
That's what happened. So everything you said.
Let me cook. I have no problem with that. What I do have a problem is the fact that Seth pretty much, in a way, won clean. There is no way you cannot tell me that storyline feud would not have been better if he had won by disqualification.
He's not a heel.
That way, you don't make. I mean, in a way, I guess people say, well, Bronson didn't fall. He got back up. He looked like he was still ready for more.
Exactly.
That's all cool and dandy. It's still even better if he won by disqualification instead of just pinning him straight up.
And I respect your opinion, but I love the end of the match. To continue the feud, Seth had to win and still look strong because he's still one of the top guys in the company. But this told me that Bronson's going to win the feud. So ultimately, he is going to come out on top, and that's good for him. I'm excited for that. And he didn't have to happen at Crown Jewel. It can happen at a better pay-per-view in the US of A.
Oh, you want to be like one of those. It has to happen in America.
No, I would prefer it to. I watch Smack. I don't watch We Go Hard every week. I subscribe to URL TV. What are we talking about?
You don't watch Lord of the Mics?
I have no idea what that is.
That's crazy. I got to put you up on game. Shout out to my grime artist. So after that, we had Liv Morgan. Well, I'm lying. We didn't because there was 7 matches on this card, correct? I just want to make sure we have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the next match never happened.
7.
This never happened.
But it was so fire, it gets a 10. It gets a 10 because Kevin Owens is out of his mind, and I love when he's sadistic. Sadistic Kevin Owens versus what's about to become sadistic Randy Orton is going to blow my mind. I am so excited.
This was Kevin Steen. This was Kevin Steen.
This was Kevin Steen. Steen kills kill.
For these two crazy people, because Randy Orton's about to hear voices again. They're really about to do this. It's going to be crazy.
Steen's going to crash out.
He did crash out. What do you mean? He's crashing out every week.
His new name is Coco. Crash out.
Well, now his whole rest of the year is planned out now because he's got Cody still got to deal with. He's got Sammy he's going to deal with.
All of the rest of the year is planned out now. Like around this time, we can normally see what WrestleMania is shaping out to be from here. Like you can see it from here. So.
All right. So next match was Liv versus Nia Jax. Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. I'm giving this a 6. I'm giving it a 6. I'm giving it a 6.
5.
6.
Okay.
And I'm only giving it a 6 because y'all know I like Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Town came out.
Yeah, I mean, she got the biggest pop out of the whole match. That's the crazy thing. I'm like, she really got the biggest pop out of the entire match. Shout out to my cousin Barbie. Love you. Just tuned in on IG. My bad.
Tiffany Town. All right, let's get it. What's next?
All right. So we all gave that a 6. Dan gave it a 5. The last, well, not this last match. I really didn't care. But if you want to say LA Knight versus Andrade and Carmelo.
Stop it. That match was a 3. That match was a 3.
Yeah,
and here's what I have to say. Here's what I have to say. Every Andrade versus Carmelo match was good. And as soon as you add LA Knight, it's trash. You want to know why? Does anybody want to know why? It's because LA Knight is trash. LA Knight is boring. I don't know. I've been saying this for a year straight. The LA Knight hype is crazy. It makes 0 sense. And then when The Rock came back, he lost like 50 more karma points. He's at like negative 250. I don't understand the hype. And I know Ginger likes him, and I think it's childish. Bronson Reed is boring. I mean, not Bronson Reed. LA Knight is boring. And the best thing about him is his chant. Like literally one word.
Yeah. I'm giving the match a non-applicable. I'm sorry. Like I had said when they had the match, when it was supposed to be a great series, which was the best of 7, and they turned into the WWE way, having some BS, and boom, now we have a triple threat match, and no one really cared for it. I guess this was a part of the Here Nigga Damn segment, because we kind of mentioned that was it was at this point, where it was like, okay, well, boom, we don't ever have black people on our Carmelo, hey, we're gonna insert you in here, and bro, and that was a perfect time to get the title off of LA Knight. The perfect time. It's a failed experiment, but for some strange reason, people just think like, hey, keep the belt on LA Knight.
It would have been worse time to put the belt on.
LA Knight is the worst champion currently in wrestling. And I don't care who else you say. Like literally.
Dan, you said it would have been the worst time? Yeah, I agree. It probably would have been the worst time to put it on Carmelo, because it's still going to end up looking like.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about it being an overseas show. Being an overseas show against a baby face of LA Knight, and they love baby faces over there. No. They got booed. It would have got booed.
Anyway, next.
And we don't want that for Carmelo.
That match was the worst match of the night. Next.
The final match. Gunther versus Cody.
8.
Great match until the end.
You're such a Cody hater. And let me be honest. It was a 7. I jumped out the window and said 8 just to see what Ja would do.
Yeah, exactly. I kept it neutral. 6.5.
But the match is 100% a 7. They actually did a great job. I think a lot of people counted them out, and they went on and put on a show. And that's how I felt about the match. And I love the ring.
I don't know, man. I'm just the Fugazi ending. I mean,
he couldn't beat him super clean because they both have.
I will give you this. It was better than a quick up roll up. It was quicker than a roll up. So I give it that. They gave more creative with it. So I give them that.
That's what I'm saying. But I knew it was going to be a small package either way. Pause. I knew it was going to be that type of pin.
Ooh. Oh my God.
I knew it was going to be that type of pin either way, because they both have to remain strong. Neither one of them could have lost super clean. Impossible.
Got you. Okay.
Shut up. So the thing as a whole, the pay-per-view as a whole is a 7.
Yeah. It's a little bit above mid. Yeah.
All I know is that two blonde-haired, blue-eyed people dominated over in Saudi Arabia, and the only thing I could think of was Team America World Police.
Do it for your country, Ja.
America,
Do it for your country.
America.
Time for wrestling news. Time for wrestling news.
All right, so boom. Yeah, this was all right. So Indy Hartwell, Baron Corbin, and Tegan Knox were all released on Friday, right before the taped version of SmackDown came on. Indy Hartwell was already on the show.
It was hilarious, let's be honest, but they should have been fired. And there's a few more people that should be fired. Like, this doesn't hurt the roster. This doesn't hurt the company. This doesn't even hurt them. They can go find places in the world now to go wrestle.
I got a problem. You release Indy Hartwell and
Baron
you kept
Corbin
Candice LeRae.
Well, first of all, Candice LeRae's not going nowhere.
Her husband's there.
They can both go. They will both be released at the same time.
Okay, let's be real. Her and Johnny Gargano on a lifetime contract. They're not going anywhere. Indy Hartwell should have been a part of the lesbianist team, but then because they didn't want to make her a part of that, she didn't want to be. Yes, she didn't want to be a part of that, so she got fired. And then Tegan Knox has no leg to stand on. Like
her and Candice look the same. Tegan just looks a little better and taller. That's about it.
Tegan has torn all her ACL. Tegan's ripped all the alphabets of her legs. Like, she's not like, what do we expect?
Okay, you know what?
She used to have the shiniest wizard. That thing looked like the Tin Man. It need oil right now. It's not shiny. She got a rusted wizard. Like, what are we talking about?
Wow. I'm definitely clipping that. So yeah, they're all gone. Apparently, okay, so there's been conflicting reports. So one is Baron Corbin has just did some work with Netflix as far as the WWE. Now he's gone.
Bye, Instagram. We're gonna come over to Twitch in a minute. Bye, Instagram.
Yeah, later Instagram. Wow, you said that right on time too.
We're just gonna write him out. Just write him out. It's no conflicting things. Just write him. Blur his face the way they blur everyone else's face when they feel like it. Baron Corbin
is video game.
Exactly. Baron Corbin is not ultra important. No offense, Baron. Like, you put in the work. You were one of the ones that they groomed from. You had an F1 contract before there were whatever those contracts are for people. That was Baron Corbin first. And he did his thing. He got covered in dog food, and then he got moved back to NXT, and now he got to go home. He also be cooking steaks and all these other things on his social media. I think he's like a social media creator now for 50-year-old Caucasian men.
So apparently there's an issue on Twitch.
Oh, Twitch ain't letting us rock because Kai Cenat's doing 30 days. That's messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not live. Not sure what's going on Twitch. That's strange. That is very strange. Problem on Twitch. Not sure what's going on with Twitch. Thanks, Kai Cenat, I guess. Screwing us over. You hater. Oh, look, we're back. I think we're on now. All right, we're good. Shout out to everybody that's now tuning in on Twitch. Don't know what happened with that.
We're sorry, Kai. Listen, everybody sub up on Twitch right now. You know what I'm saying? GG's. W's in the chat.
That's hilarious. So yeah, they're gone. Tegan, we already know, is her legs, so it is what it is. So Goldberg.
Nah, Twitch is still bugging.
It is.
I told you why. Kai Cenat's like about to break the sub record on the app, and it's been.
It says we're live.
Nah, it ended on my end. It says I got the anyway. Goldberg's retirement match will happen in 2025, the same year as John Cena's, and Goldberg should have gave it up 30 years ago. and I hope Chris Jericho doesn't end up being a Goldberg and he retires soon. 2025 should be the year of retirement for Chris Jericho too. I hope you're listening, Chris.
Since Twitch don't want to work, we'll just go on my other Facebook. How about that? We'll go live on my personal.
So who's he fighting? I know he's fighting.
I hope you're listening, Chris. What do you think about it, Dan? What do you think about Goldberg retiring in 2025?
F Goldberg. He's on my list. I don't like Goldberg. I hope Gunther chokes the hell out on his final match.
Okay, so I guess StreamYard is just having trouble with everybody right now. I don't know what is going on.
I told you what was going on.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about Twitch. I tried to go on my Facebook and it's doing the same thing.
Oh, so they're not letting them rock. It's okay. Listen, we're done talking about Goldberg. We want Goldberg to retire. Let's talk about this.
So randomly, this came out that Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes are taking a temporary leave from WWE, and apparently they said this has to do with a lawsuit, but they're not saying if it has anything to do with
allegations.
Yeah,
the Allegation Brothers. They're joining the. It's a 4-man group: Vince, Laurinaitis, Bruce, and.
They about to get caught. They found the videos. They out of here.
Yep.
Listen. That's all I gotta say. I ain't been it. I ain't in it. Like it's we already know. Hey, people was hating on Ronda Rousey when she said straight up that if Bruce Pritchard is still there, then Vince McMahon is still there. But
yeah,
everyone's still mad at Ronda for some strange reason. More news. The WWE will be dedicating an entire episode of Raw to celebrate the New Day's 10th anniversary.
Why are you announcing this as news? This is storyline. It's for their breakup next. This storyline next.
That's all it is. It's a celebration of breakups.
You're gonna bring up storyline like it's real news? Shame on you. Next. Shame on you. Shame.
So WWE has announced their first 2 prospects of the WWID. The first one that was actually named was Zeta Steele. She is an independent wrestler that has been in CZW and Beyond Wrestling.
So has he. And what's hilarious is they are not. I've seen both of these people wrestle.
Bryce Donovan as well.
I've seen both of these people wrestle. They are not nobodies. They just went and picked up regular people like they normally do and said, listen, you can chill out here and wait till we call you up till we're ready. And it's like, okay, thanks. Like, what are we doing? Like, both of those people can wrestle already. They don't even need development. Like, I've seen Zayd Steele and I've seen him wrestle. His character's fire. He's a great heel. I've seen him wrestle several times.
But this is why I said what I said, but this first got freaking announced, bro. But everyone's swearing up and down. Like, listen, we know, we have eyes, we see. Okay, we're not biased with our eyes.
This is why
but we're not biased with our eyes when it comes to this thing.
Like, if we want to be honest, Jordan Grace signed this contract a year ago. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, listen. WWE is trying to kill the indie once again.
They're not going to kill the indie. They're not going to do that. Impossible. Too many wrestlers. Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to sign
and also indie wrestlers. Shout out to Job and Tears podcast. Are excited about this new deal. They've shown excitement for it.
Shout out to Stan Michael.
Yeah. So who am I to talk down on something they're excited about? If it gets them more looks. And more scouts are going out to independent places and different things. That's cool, man. That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? We're all for it. No, as long as you pick up our people. That's all we care about. Ruby Soho announced the birth of their daughter.
That's crazy. Like, for those of you who don't know, you can lose your hair while giving birth. Like, you can straight up.
She has the same. It's the way that the picture you see her hair right there.
Yeah, no, but even like you could just see she ain't shaved that. It's gone, and it's gone because what happens is if you don't, and this is gonna sound gross, but I'm not trying to be gross. It's a true statement. If you don't eat the placenta, then you can literally get alopecia.
Stop.
He had to laugh. He had to mute himself so that he can laugh because he knows you're horrible. You're horrible.
You look it up, Wikipedia that. You got to eat the placenta. And then.
And you said it again. Okay,
it's a thing. It's a thing, right, Dan? Look, Dan knows what I'm talking about. Don't they eat it? Can't you eat it?
Have I ate a lot of placenta?
No, you better have never eaten that. That is gross.
But you said to get the hair. Oh, you mean actual? Oh, never mind. My bad.
See, look, okay, anatomy class real quick, right?
I know what it is, fool. It's the alphabet. Sorry. Shout out to Misfits.
The placenta is a temporary body organ that develops when a woman is pregnant.
I'm sorry.
So
you ever see the Misfits?
Baby, the placenta is left over. They remove the placenta too. The same way you delivered the baby, they have to push out the placenta. And then most women, they find a way to refrigerate, store, inject, eat, digest the placenta because that helps fight a lot of infections and helps her get stronger faster. Those were all facts. You're welcome.
I heard that was an Italian culture thing, but
yeah. Netflix executives
it was Greek.
Have requested Greek. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk for the Raw brand.
Can't have two champions on one show.
Hey, sis.
She said, "Hey."
I see.
She wanted to come here.
Get happy when I see her. Like, hey, sis.
She wanted to know why I was talking about placentas. So
yeah.
Josh turns into Chris Jericho.
Listen, I see sis, I get happy. But yes, so I don't know if you heard me, All Star, but yeah, Netflix. Apparently, they want Cody, Roman, and CM Punk on Raw.
And they want SmackDown to have who?
Maybe Gunther.
Jey Uso.
Nah, they gotta keep
Jey.
Gunther.
They gotta keep Jey. They may
Sami
get Seth
Zayn,
Rollins.
Kevin Owens, Randy Orton.
Netflix is not getting all three of those people. Netflix is getting two of those people. They're not getting all three of those.
Yeah,
people.
they are.
Who's
no,
the
they're
two?
not.
They're getting all of them.
Who's the two?
They're
getting Punk and Cody.
They're gonna get Roman and CM Punk. They're gonna push Cody to SmackDown. They want Roman. Let's be real. If there's a pecking order, you want Roman. Both companies, both places are like, give us free. Like, give us Roman. Like, stop. There's
I totally forgot that Roman and Jimmy are technically free agents.
He can go to Raw. John Cena going to be there for that first. They're
Yeah,
all
they
going to
are.
be there for the first one. Honestly, just get rid of the brand split. Let's get rid of it, and then everyone's happy because now they could just go to both shows.
Well, we've been said that. Oh, I don't know why this.
Then you got to blow the roster.
Hmm.
Because you can only have one champion unless you're going to make
So the road to WrestleMania is taking place over
one
in
of the
Europe.
other champions be like, So
March 13th, and they'll be in Spain. 15th, they'll be in Germany, Belgium, Italy, Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, England again, Austria, Netherlands, and then England again, all the way up into WrestleMania in Vegas.
Can we talk about how stupid that is? They're doing all that. Listen, first of all, you know what this means. Gunther ain't losing nothing
that's
to
money,
WrestleMania,
bro.
Gunther's not losing a thing to WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley ain't coming back to the tour, and she winning that belt at WrestleMania. Let me tell you something. Bronson Reed is winning a belt at WrestleMania. These people are getting put. These UK people, these Australia, those overseas, they getting pushes. They got to get that money. Braun Breaker don't translate to England. He's definitely losing that belt to Bronson Reed. Definitely losing that belt to Bronson. But before WrestleMania, Bronson Reed will be Intercontinental Until JP.
Yeah, I just tried to do it again. It's still not working.
They're not gonna do Raw without Cody, without CM Punk either.
By the way, apparently they're saying
Punk
that
and Roman are.
they're saying negotiations are close for a Ring of Honor TV deal, and then also they said that's the reason why they put the belt on Chris Jericho. But I'm like, I could have swore they did that already. I could have sworn they did that already.
Yeah, but they didn't have a TV deal on the table then. Now they have one on the table. They figure put it on this old Canadian dude and then see if he can help sell this company because it's a new, fresh company, right? So let's put the 54-year-old Canadian dude who's rediscovered himself 12 times and let him be the face of this brand.
Dustin Rhodes' contract with AEW Ring of Honor has expired, but his departure is not confirmed. Negotiations are underway, although an agreement has yet to be finalized.
He's going back to WWE. I'm going home. I'm going home.
He's going home to.
He'll be in NXT.
Oh, he's going to be part of the Cody story.
Yeah. Cody's new story. They got to revamp it. When Cody goes heel, I don't want to hear nothing. Cody's going to be a fire heel because Goldust is going to be in his corner. Arn Anderson's going to be in his corner with the strap. You haters. On Netflix, he can have the real strap. On Netflix, he's going to have the real piece.
Oh my!
You're saying that because of the video that I sent you. You're saying that because of that video I sent you.
38.
I heard Roman Reigns and them outside. So you know what? I got this strap. Let's get it started.
And that's what Arn Anderson's gonna. He can carry on Raw. He can carry on Netflix. Y'all haters. Watch what Cody becomes.
It's a kids show.
What? We're on Netflix. What kids on Netflix, boy?
They got Nickelodeon on there.
I told you what's going to happen.
Even their kids shows got adult concepts. Even their kids shows are adult.
No, true. Carl Anderson is going to be out for 6 to 9 months with a torn rotator cuff.
No, that's sad.
I didn't know he was. Where at?
He's in NXT.
They still wrestle house shows. They still wrestle house shows.
You know what I'm saying? So not only that, I know you guys can barely read.
This is not news, bro.
Marco Stunt reveals
thank you, Dan. Finally,
this is not real news, dude. He is a mascot. He is not a professional wrestler. This is not.
Nobody cares if he retires.
I still care that he has good health. You know what I'm saying? So
him and Kimmy are the same height.
He is Jack. Wow. Marco Stunt is not a wrestler.
If I would have said that. Sorry. If I would have said that.
My guy
is
Jack
a bag
Perry,
carrier.
My guy Jack Perry is short, and Marco Stunt was his little man. Like, what are we talking about? He carry Marco on his shoulders. What are we talking about? Go sit down, Marco. Hornswoggle pops up every 8 years. Let Hornswoggle 2.0 pop up in another 5 years.
So Power Struggle was over this weekend. There was a lot of stuff to talk about, but I'm not going to go through it. I'll just go through the cute couple of things. Kenny Omega came through.
I love how Kenny Omega heals up. In the first place he wrestles is New Japan. Like, what kind of nonsensical BS is Kenny Omega doing where he get healed and the first place he wrestles is New Japan? Go ahead, make an excuse. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
So he announced that he wants to compete against a rising New Japan Pro Wrestling star at Wrestle Dynasty.
And then what happened?
Well, this is what it got very interesting.
Yeah,
him and Game Kid started popping off in the back. Like they started arguing, and he got shoved. All of a sudden, they started literally popping off. Like I seen the video. Wow. That's all I
Nobody
can
even
say.
knows who that kid is.
Remember how you used to try to say that people need to start putting more raisins in salad, like potato salad? You was going to find a way. You was going to find a way to put raisins in tuna salad, and saying that people need to open up their palate. You need to do the same damn thing. You need to do the same damn thing. If you're really going to sit here and try to tell me nobody knows who Gabe Kids is, and a lot of people do, and they've been saying this kid is cooking right now.
Yo, everybody in the comments, tell us if you know who Gabe Kid
in New
is.
Japan Pro Wrestling.
Everybody in the comments.
If Enforcer was in here, he'll know who that is. I'm pretty sure if Hill was available, he'll know who
everybody
it
in the
is.
comments, tell us if you know who that is. Number one. Number two, why is Kenny Omega insulting AEW like that?
Who said that he is?
Dean Ambrose is dead. He's dead.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose is not.
Are they going to show up?
We only have Moxley now. We have Moxley.
The Ghost Riders are going to show up to New Japan.
The Death Riders.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Anyway, so that happened, and I'm not even going to talk about Sonata because I wanted to, but it's like I was not expecting Sonata to leave just 5 guys to join Bullet Club. But that's going to be a very interesting storyline going forward. I really want to see what's about to happen with that.
The Bullet Club's been dead for 3 years.
Nobody asked you. You're still over there. Jack Perry, who ain't never get over unless it required him to talk about real class.
Bullet Club's been dead. Jack Perry is actual champion. Bullet Club is actually dead.
He got handed the championship just to make CM Punk mad.
I'd say anything to make CM Punk mad.
He got embarrassed on live television.
Get embarrassed by who?
He got put in a headlock and couldn't fight.
And couldn't get out of here. Get out of here. You're wilding.
And Jay belongs with a real man.
Oh wow. And that's why he got Anna Jay. And that's why you over here talking about women that you see on their TV screen. Next. Next. Jack Perry goes home to Anna Jay. Next.
So, all right, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually looking forward to this match. I just don't know when he's ever been the man in New Japan. That's the weird part about it. But I am really excited for Ricochet versus Zack Sabre Jr. And am I alone in that sentiment? Like, am I alone in that?
And the excitement, yes. Do I want to see it? Sure. I'm not excited.
I'm here for it. You hater.
Nah.
So, both Tony Storm and Camille will be starring in the upcoming Queen of the Ring movie, a biopic of Mildred Burke. Tony will be playing the role of Clara Margeson, the female American pro wrestler from 1930s into the early 1940s. Britt Baker and Trinity Fatu is also in the film. Camille will be June Burrs. Britt Baker will be Debbie Nichols, and Trinity will be Ethel Johnson. They actually even released another still of Camille in this movie. So, I mean, the movie is looking like it's going to be good so far.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Tony Storm, I don't know if anybody saw NXT announce Mina's coming and then it turned black and white. But, you know.
NXT, you said NXT?
Yes. If anybody's seen NXT, it said Mina's coming. And for those who don't know who Mina is, once again, now you're out. Yeah, now you're out the loop. Not AEW. Mina's from Stardom, not the AEW.
Mina is coming to AEW.
No.
Why you keep saying NXT? Why you keep saying NXT is what's getting me. Mina is coming to AEW.
Yeah, she's coming to AEW.
And it did fade to the black because Tony ended up releasing a video and just showed her like she was, huh?
Is this in your news? No,
I don't have the video. I was going to talk about it, but she has released a video where she was like saying what's next. She told about her expedition, how she went to Stardom, she lost. She went to CMLL and she lost. Now there's like, where's the next place that she's going to show up? And then Mina's coming, and then you see the whole black and white coming on. So I can't wait till both of them show up. I can't wait. I really can't. I mean, we miss her. We need her back. We need her back. Come home. Now let's get into this. Montez Ford admits that the Street Profits are frustrated with their booking in WWE. Said we got a WrestleMania win, and then boom, it just stops. It's been a constant stop and go with the Street Profits.
Win. That match was trash.
Where we'll get momentum, and then the momentum will stop. Then momentum will start again, and then the momentum will stop. For us, it's frustrating because it's hard to get behind a team whose momentum starts and then shifts again. He also said that he has goals of being a world champion. He believes that himself is also a world champion. He doesn't understand why he's not getting that. So it sounded like more or less he's frustrated, and a lot of people are speaking of their frustrations behind it. I mean, we kind of already said that he should have been a solo star. However, do we think that time has passed now? Do you think that he can capture back that fandom that he already had?
He still got it.
Yeah,
he still got it. It's not like people still love Montez Ford, and yeah, they've been. But you know, Dawkins also put out a tweet this week too that he's tired of being disrespected, like John just disrespected him. Like Montez Ford be a single star. What about Dawkins, John?
And then
why can't Dawkins be a single star?
I mean, D'Lo Jr. could be a good single star.
I know you're not talking. That's your uncle. That's crazy.
My uncle is Phil. My uncle is Phil.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's good. I can't even argue with you with that one. And
whoa. Right. Dan, what do you think? Dan?
Let's pull those. Yeah.
Oh, he froze. Oh, I was saying, what do you think? Yo.
I think he's.
You think he's
what did he just say? I think he just needs a heel turn. He needs a heel turn.
Ooh. Okay.
But by himself though, like he has to turn on Dawkins.
Yes. No.
Or Dawkins. No. Or Dawkins turns on him. That's even better. Dawkins has to turn on Montez Ford.
Really?
Yes, and then hope he doesn't get like Otis out of the Chad and Otis. I mean, out of the Otis and the Tucker. Hope he doesn't get tuckered and got to work as a school teacher to take care of his kids.
You're horrible. Why did you say that?
That's messed up.
That's wrong. At least that man has a job. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
You announced it as news last week. That's the only reason why I said it.
At least he has a job. Okay. Let's move on. So this is, I don't even know how to describe this. Also, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right. Dan, you there?
I'm here.
Dan's, I was gonna say Dan has like a little delay, but anyway, it says Jonathan Coachman has claimed that Becky Lynch asked for $2 million salary from WWE, but they declined, and hence she quit the WWE. He went on to say that Roman's at 15-20 million mark, and TKO doesn't want to pay anybody. Then you got Cody Rhodes, who's making 10 to 15 reportedly. Then Seth, who is her better half, he's probably in the 3 to 7 million range. So reportedly, she's asking over $2 million a year. They didn't do it. If they paid her, she would be on the show, and they're desperate for females right now.
Can I just say this? Jonathan Coachman is not in the know. Jonathan Coachman works at ESPN, and he is not in the know. So I don't know why
came out and said he also came out to cut you up. He also tried to come out and say, I think today, that apparently Jade and Bianca don't like each other in real life.
Yeah, so stop listening, Jonathan Coachman. I'm gonna have to put you on the list. Like it's got to go on the list, bro. Because at this point, it's out of hand. First of all, let me tell you something about WWE. They're gonna give Becky Lynch however much money she wants. Becky Lynch is on a break because she want to be. She's going to get paid. There's nothing in the world that y'all got to be out of your minds. Becky Lynch is getting paid, so I'm over that. Seth Rollins would get mad if his wife didn't get paid. Like we're not doing that. So, and the Jade and Bianca thing is just childish to get some type of attention too. Jonathan Coachman, don't be out here trolling for attention. That's gross.
That part. Because there were incorrect rumors this weekend that Becky Lynch had asked WWE for $2 million and WWE said no, leading to her absence. Sources from all sides not only said it was false, and any source of the WWE side claimed that the number would likely be way more.
Exactly.
So,
way more.
The question I had asked on Facebook though is like, do you guys think that she's worth $2 million?
Yes.
I can agree.
A year, to be honest, they don't make enough money, period, wrestlers. So
that part.
We're
no, actually, no. The men still make the most.
But they still don't make enough.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, if Roman's even making 10, 15, that's not enough.
He's making more than that. He's making more than that.
The same report said he's got 15, and Seth is making between 6 and 10. Like,
listen, Bianca was only making like what, 2?
This is my point. They all can make double what they're getting now, and it'll be closer and still not enough. Do y'all know how much money's out in this world? Has anybody seen a baseball contract recently?
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
By the way, if you have kids, you're supposed to push them to play baseball, not basketball. Not either they gotta play baseball.
To be back there laughing.
Hers is laughing.
Like,
it's true.
When we have kids, y'all better believe. First of all, my Spanish is gonna be on point because if they gotta go to Puerto Rico and swing it back,
you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Baseball.
Baseball. All right, so boom. Let's get into the weekly shows. The only thing to talk about with SmackDown was, of course, the things that led up to them teaming together. You know what I'm saying?
The best story in history.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And the greatest thing about it was yeet. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was cinema, as wrestling fans love to say now. Even though we already knew what happened.
Promo?
Huh?
What did you think of Jay's promo to Roman? I'm your equal. How'd you feel about that?
No yeet. But in reality, I have to say yeet because the man is actually more closer to John Cena than Cody could ever be. He has the kids. He has storylines.
They're comparing him.
He got a bigger pop. He got a bigger pop than Roman at Crown Jewel.
Oh, of course he did.
Jay got a bigger pop than Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel.
They were more grown men than children at Crown Jewel. So I don't know. No, literally, if you go back and even look at the clip, it was grown men doing a Jade and Bianca. They were like, oh yeah, and then when what?
What did you just say?
Just say it again.
He said, oh,
somebody clip this shit.
Why did you sound like the great Khali?
What are you talking about? It was just a massive amount of men in
the whole entrance to it.
So I'm glad for Jey Uso. He had a bunch of men yeeting with him, but it wasn't like there were children or a lot of women at this event. It just wasn't like that.
So you want children to yeet with Jey Uso?
No, I'm just saying, if there were more children, you would have got a bigger whoa. It was grown men that got hyped for the women's match, and then they got hyped for the long-haired Samoan. So, like, it's just, I don't know what.
I hate you so much. Oh, man. All right, so boom.
Yay did. That was on social media. It was great.
Everyone here knows the only thing keeping you guys together are those tag team championships. We know you're not going to do anything. You're not going to. Oh!
Surprise.
She needs some milk. Yo, she said she literally, and she actually had posted that was for Rhea. She did that for Rhea. And because say you're not gonna tell me what I'm not gonna do. So yeah, she slapped the taste out of that girl's mouth.
She did.
I loved it. Of course, Adam Pearce was not going to let them basically make it a match for the tag titles. No. He instead decided to make it a battle royal where the winner will receive a number one contenders match. By the way, I just want to point out there, Raw was taped. Basically, spoilers already came out, so I already knew what happened.
Yeah, you could have skipped it. Yeah, so
yeah, it was nothing special. Seeing all those women out there just dressed up.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw that she got the Tiffy belt. I'm looking at this and I can't even tell who all was there in a way, but whatever. I guess that's my
favorite girl there, Alba Fire.
No, that's not my favorite. No. My favorite is Isla Dam, that ass. Isla Dan. Sorry, Isla Dawn. Isla Dam again.
Damn, that's crazy.
I said Isla Dam.
Oh,
I'm saying that. Isla Dawn. Anyway, this is what everyone was all hyped about. It's gonna happen. We already know it's gonna happen. I mean, they got no choice. I mean, I was gonna say they got no choice.
It'll happen before WrestleMania, but it's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, but they got no choice. They ain't got no choice because we already know Lash Legend is up and she is completely taken over what Jade.
What? Oh my gosh, the Glaze is ridiculous. Next. The Glaze is
don't hate on Lash. Don't hate on Lash.
Glaze is out of hand. The way y'all Glaze
Lash is out of hand.
No, it's definitely glazing the yams before Thanksgiving for me because that's all y'all be doing.
Glazing the yams before Thanksgiving is crazy.
I like that one.
That was actually bars. I'm not gonna cap.
I'm gonna make a shirt.
You know what I'm saying? Io Sky wins. Should be interesting. Don't know when they're gonna face off, but it should be interesting. The revelation that they never cared about the Final Testament. They wanted Miz.
That was awesome.
Miz is dead, y'all. Miz is dead, y'all. They killed the Miz.
Yeah, they should.
He's in the afterlife. That's the
First
afterlife.
of all, the Miz also has messed with Dexter. Like they have a very good storyline with this, and anything to keep the Wyatt Six on TV is cool with me. So if it got to be the Miz is entertaining. They're doing everything but wrestling at this point in his career, so just let him do it.
Hey, it is what it is. The Sammy and Jay and Jimmy promo. Please just come to SmackDown so all four of us can talk this out like family do. When Jimmy already said he's not family. So I see Jimmy Uso, I see Jay Uso, and I see Sammy Uso. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that Chad Gable and Dragon Lee was a good match.
It was
minus the ending, but it was a good match. We got the Fatal 4-Way. Dom versus Sheamus versus Seth versus Damian Priest. I know you did. I loved it too because I came through and I crashed out. Okay, I had enough. Okay, especially this little punk over here. I had enough of it. I told you I was going to get my get back, right? It ain't over, Seth. I'm going to bury you. I'm going to send you back home crippled, broken, and abused. Right to your little freaking daughter, Rue. Let's see if you can go and hold your daughter when I'm done with you.
Of course, I saw Tiffy's belt. It was pink because it's Tiffy time. You heard?
I don't care about her belt. I care about giving Tsunami Tiffany too.
I believe it. I believe Bronson Reed would tsunami a woman. It couldn't be Tiffany. He'd break her. It'd have to be like, what's her name? Consuela Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else.
I wasn't gonna say that dude, Nyla Rose. I was gonna say Consuelo Rodriguez.
Why not Nia Jax? Why can't I not tsunami Nia Jax?
Why do you think Nyla Rose and think Nia Jax? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know why you keep saying Nyla Rose as if we don't know Nia Jax is the one in WWE.
Oh, because I thought you were talking
You got
about
them mixed up again, didn't you?
No, I feel like you just mentioned Nia. I meant to say homie Nyla Rose. I was saying, like, if we're talking about men that are in the women's division, that he should. I don't understand what's going on, bro.
You're gonna get us canceled. But we know who won. We know who won. Damian Priest. Kind of already predicted this, kind of like how we predicted last week that he was gonna be Dominic's former world champion that they had to be faced. So word. Whatever the next pay-per-view they have is going to be Gunther versus Damian Priest. I'm down with that. I hope
and there's retained.
I hope he loses. I do.
That's messed up.
Now we had the Wednesday Night War once again that everyone loves to talk about. So let's just get into this crap. NXT 2300
Wednesday because of the.
Yeah, we couldn't watch it on Tuesday.
No, we're not going to talk about it. Oh, you don't want to talk about it because why, Ja? Because the numbers are different this week. Because every other time AEW wins, you love numbers. So you want to explain that?
I don't care about no damn numbers, and you know that. So stop.
You still keep reporting them on the show. You still
I was going to report it at the end. I mean, since people like talking about numbers, I give it for them for that little segment.
The point is, you don't have
to. But I don't care about the numbers. I don't care because at the end of the day, wrestling got over. What was it? 1.1 million fans.
If you don't care, stop reporting the numbers.
I don't report the numbers. I report the action. So let's get into it. The first matchup. There was a video of this woman.
What was this?
There was a video of this woman. I think the night before, or probably like 2 nights before, or whatever, hyping up her appearance is going to be there, right? And this woman was so drunk in the video. It was bad. It was really bad. It was cringe as all hell.
She looked drunk at the event.
She looked like it. But yes, Dawn Marie being the special guest referee for this Jada and Lola Vice match. Oh man, what do y'all think about the match? Out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
I said 9.
Also, what are you rating Jada versus Lola?
Y'all are ridiculous. That match was a 6.5.
It was a 9. It's a 9, but
and it was, and I said 0.5 because I understand that
a perfect 10
for the last. It's a 6, maybe a 5.
It's a perfect 10.
Ridiculousness.
I'm sorry. I love this woman, man.
Ridiculousness.
I love this woman, man. She knocked her out with a brick, man. Come on, man. With a brick to the face. Are you kidding? It's Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Kevin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, she can. Oh, man, look. It was actually, all jokes aside, it was a very good match. Very good match. This was kind of also cringe to me because Rob Van Dam talking with this woman while she's doing his stretches. Yeah, I also, you got any words for this or no? You just want to just.
No, this is gross. And I thought we were past this. We got documentaries coming out about sexual harassment and all this yada yada. And we're still, but the thing about it is, we always act like somebody's a victim. She know what she's doing too. They both know what they're currently doing on TV.
That was very cringe. This was very cringe. I'm sorry.
Very, very,
very cringe. Okay, I'm glad Wesley took him out because that was getting very cringe. But of course, you know, Javon Evans won the match with Wesley, which was actually a banger, minus the botch. It was definitely a banger.
Yeah, no, that match was a solid 8.
Mm-hmm. We also found out that NXT Deadline is coming back. Rob Stone or Robbie E from TNA was talking trash, and then Rhino from whatever company he decides to actually get a paycheck from of that week showed up, and then he speared Robbie E.
He gored Robbie E.
Sorry, he gored him.
Yeah, it's not he gored him.
What else happened on NXT? Oh, that's right. We did have this little segment. Are you like your father?
Yo, doesn't the other kid look like Randy Orton's son?
Yeah.
I've been told that, and then I got told that it's not his son. He doesn't have a son that old. Okay, but also, listen, I've been told like 2 different things this weekend that apparently Kyle Bourne looks just like Randy Orton, and now Kyle Fletcher now looks like Randy Orton. So it's like, yeah, I
ain't gonna lie. Kyle Fletcher took away so much of his swag by cutting his hair. Watching him last night was he looked so soft, and I
got no problem with it.
He looked soft, bro. When he was getting tossed around by Powerhouse, it was soft.
I mean, it's Powerhouse though. I mean, shout out to him. I can't wait to talk about that. So let's just get into Trick and Bubba versus these guys.
Nothing to talk about. This whole night was to do what it was supposed to do. There was a ratings crap going on, and WWE pulled out all the stops, and they brought the Dudley Boys to freaking ECW's
nostalgia out the ass because they can't sell or basically get over with their regular roster, of course. But you know, whatever.
To be honest, the women's match was the best match of the night because their men's division isn't great. Their men's division isn't great. They're trying to build their top heel because Paige will probably be he'll probably be leaving soon. So your top heel is the dude that interests people.
Oh, Ridge.
Yeah.
Holland. Ridge Holland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Nunzio looks great for his age.
No, and Nunzio did great. I like this match. Hot take. Tony D'Angelo is a better champion than Trick Williams.
Ooh.
That's why he closed out the night too. The aura is different. You telling me the Dudley Boys didn't close out the night? That they had Tony D'Angelo do it? That's right.
He didn't close out the night. The women closed out the night.
Well, I'm talking about as far as the men's.
Oh, the men's? Yeah.
As far as the title matches go, as far as the champions, he closed out after Trick's match. Tony D'Angelo came out like a boss with the Fiend red lights.
I am going to also say Francine was there. Like you said, They had to pull out all the stops. And let's get into probably one of the best women's team up matches that we've seen in a while.
Yeah, Femi was better. Femi was a better champion than Trick too. I agree.
We have Fatal Influence, Cora Jade, and Roxy.
Take my money. Do the match again in a cage. Do several different mix-ups of these women. Whatever you want to do. Take my money. All of them.
We had Big Jordan Grace and Little Jordan Grace.
No. There's only one dude. There's only one. What are you
talking about? Jordan Grace's older twin brother is right there.
No, so don't do that to Zara.
You talking about Delta?
Delta. They look alike. You cannot tell me they don't look. She looks like Jordan Grace before the steroids.
No, bro. Here's the thing. Put us back on the camera. Delta still does moves with feminine like tendencies. Like she'll slam a girl and come up sensually. Like she still has femininity to her, even though she's this big powerhouse. Jordan Grace don't. She be in the ring like, oh,
well, she's a man, bro. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. But yes,
you both are retarded, man. Why y'all like this?
what?
Also-
That's not what I mean. That's the only picture that they had of them facing off.
Also, why didn't they line up appropriately? Like, I want to know why
It was.
nobody's in front of... No,
Yeah, they were just no, there wasn't.
Well,
No,
I mean,
they
if
were
I'm
not.
going to be real,
Delta is staring at Roxanne. So why isn't she? Why isn't Stephanie
Stephanie staring at the capital letter P. Sorry, Cora Jade.
Oh, you just did this to insult Cora Jade, who, by the way, also is the worst wrestler in the match.
yes.
That's messed up.
She fell flat in several areas.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. You're bringing back the Serena Deeb again. All-Star knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. Y'all gotta go back and watch past episodes to get the insider.
You don't remember what you said about Selena Deeb having a flat?
I remember what I may have said, or you might have said from a
conversation. What? You called me. You know what? I'm going to start recording our phone calls from now on. Okay.
That. This match was a 9.
I'll give it a 9.5 because it's Aria.
9. Delta.
I got to get used to calling Hazaria.
9. One of the female matches of the year. Shout out to the young girls in this match though that are getting this rub from these veteran women. Like, it's an amazing rub that Cora's getting. It's an amazing rub that what's it, Aaliyah? What's the champion? NXT former NXT Women's Champion, North American Champion.
Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, Kalani Jordan's getting a crazy rub. Like, they are getting crazy. Hall is getting like a crazy, like, from people who have been Stephanie McCord, JC Jane, who have been around the world like doing this for a minute. Like, the only person missing, and Ja brought her up last. The only person missing, and Ja brought her up last week, is Gigi Dolan. Like, Gigi Dolan is the only female who could go that for some reason is missing from this.
She will be released.
Right, Kevin.
She's going to be released soon.
But I don't want her to be. I want to see her versus Delta. I want to see her versus Stephanie McCord. I want to see her.
You're right. She shouldn't be released because at this point, where is she going to go? The only place that she could go, if she's going to continue being on TV, is going to end up being TNA. No, she can't. She's not going to go there. The reason why I say that, and I think you remember. Remember, she has that issue with Darby Allin.
Her ex.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's not going to go to AEW.
Right.
So, I don't say issue. I'm pretty sure they got a court case. And all I got to say is Darby is also overrated. Darby Allin is overrated.
All right. So let's get into the second part of the Wednesday Night War. Dynamite. Starting off with the Hurt Syndicate. And let me just say,
I know John loves them, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not feeling it. I am not.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this.
I am not feeling it.
Do I have to keep giving you the 3 words that I keep saying all the time?
Let it cook. Listen, bro. Yes. But we're talking about today. We talk about today, and today I am not feeling it. Could my feelings change if the story cooks? Yeah, of course. Right now, I'm not even feeling Ricochet being a part of the group, pretending like he's not a part of the group. I'm not feeling that either.
Well, they already told people straight up, like, yo, we gave you a card. You on the time limit, bro. But Swerve came out and said straight up, like, nah. Bobby, what's up? What's up?
John wants them to bring up jobbers to help Swerve fight the Hurt Syndicate. I don't want to see.
Watch your mouth about fucking EJ. Watch your mouth. Watch him
what is
out.
what is
Watch him
EJ
out.
done? And what is he's in the G League? He looks like Bronny. No, let's bring up Bronny to help LeBron. No, let's not. No, let's not.
Do you even know who I'm talking about?
Yes, of course I know what you're talking about, bro. And what has he
the
done?
big giant brolic ad. Really?
And what has he done?
I have to send you the matches from MLW, then you'll
No,
understand.
not his matches in MLW. What has he done for me lately? Lauren
He's
Hillsong.
killing it in Ring of Honor. I can tell you that much.
Really? Athena's been champion for 600 days and nobody cares in Ring of Honor. Nobody cares.
I care.
I do.
I care.
I care.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chris. Can I get some more people who know that nobody watches Ring of Honor to stop this nonsense?
Y'all gotta stop hating. Y'all really gotta stop hating. Like, bro.
What's up, Dirk?
Oh, Dirk, you're gonna finish the show with us tonight. You come on at the end. Good. We would have finished earlier, but for some reason we're talking about people nobody knows. Chris cares. Durkin doesn't watch. He's honest. Thank you. See? Honesty all around. Let's continue. What happened?
I just want to ask you, okay? All right. You realize, right, that EJ and Doka could appear with Swerve and that he can bring back Lee Johnson, right? We're gonna pretend like these two have not been cooking.
Well, these are.
Oh, you just haven't watched the matches,
bro? No, I want to tell you, 60% of fans do not watch Ring of Honor. And I mean wrestling fans, not even wrestling fans.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, I'm gonna let him lie. He gonna lie. I love the way you lie. Love the way you lie. It's okay. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. Of course.
Yes.
Orange Cassidy and Darby versus the Death Riders. You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, the Ghost Riders are a very interesting group.
Very much so.
But I know I never want to talk about Darby. He dies every match. He gets Cesaro. I'm sorry, CQ.
He gets tossed.
Threw that man into the ring post like he should have got up. Darby Allin is the biggest stunt dummy in wrestling, and the fact that he wins anything really makes me upset.
Yeah,
really makes me upset.
Nah, no more BCC. It is the Death Riders. You watch TNA where?
Because if you watch TNA, shouldn't you be watching now, Durkin? It's on right now.
Yeah. What happened?
Why are you watching it?
On the way, that we're not telling you to go and change channels, all right? This isn't like WCW back in the day. We're not doing that.
Oh no, don't leave. Don't leave. You're here now. You're here now.
But what else happened? Oh yeah, Malachi versus Adam Cole.
Yeah, now go ahead and try and glaze this. Try and glaze somebody who sits there and says, "Hey, beat me," and then just takes the loss. Go ahead, glaze it. Go ahead, glaze it, Ja. Please glaze it, Ja. Tell me how amazing Adam Cole was in this match. That he literally was handed. Malachi Black could have laid down and just let him pin him when it started. Then sit there and be like, "Okay, hit me with your finisher and just end it. You do it. You got it. I'm rooting for you." No, you're supposed to be wrestling him.
You didn't know what that meant. That said boring.
Shut up. $2.99 on Spectrum. Hey, listen, I got mine for free on Sling TV. Okay, just saying. The match was fire.
I'm just saying. All right,
it's good storytelling.
Cole,
you know, it's good storytelling. It's good, and they're gonna get the triple threat.
Storytelling,
you know
maybe.
What I'm saying?
You a glaze. This is a glazed donut, Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme.
That's crazy. By the way,
no, this was fire.
Stop it. He's already wearing the suits and the colors when he wrestles. This is stupid.
Nah, he's little bruh.
His
He's
little bro.
bro.
I'm telling you,
Look at
listen,
him.
he keeps saying he's not joining them, but
he's going to end up leading that group. What are we talking about? Ricochet's going to end up leading that group.
Ricochet versus Swerve.
Yeah, people want to see that.
I've been said I want that match, so that's why I have no problem with it, my nigga. Like at all.
That sounds better than Ricochet versus Zack Sabre.
Wow, hater. So after that whole segment with Cole, this man popped up. Yes, he definitely needs a darker suit. This man popped up, and he said, "Get it done." Right? First off, I think I know who that black man is right here. I just don't know why I can't think of his name offhand.
I don't know who that is.
I've seen him before.
I don't either.
Let me just double check. I've really just... I know who he is. I just don't... If he's going to be someone brand new, I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Eric Malachi is not going to WWE. He put out a post today telling people to chill out. He's staying.
Yeah, that's why I tried to tell you on your post, bro. He's not. He literally, like, his bands had came out and said, like, he's not going anywhere. He's not retiring. Then he came out and said, I'm not leaving. I'm not retiring.
Malachi hates doing social media, but he came up just to tell you.
He said straight up, I'm tired of this. Can people stop doing this? He asked everybody to stop doing that.
Yep.
So... But yeah, they gave Don Callis a bunch of money to take out Cole and Roger Strong. We'll see where that leads.
Boo.
Mina is coming. With Tony Storm, obviously.
But finally, Tony Storm is coming back because Mariah May has done one. She's the second worst champion in wrestling. LA Knight, Mariah May.
The match between her and Anna Jay was all Anna Jay, and Anna Jay should have won. I know we don't talk about Collision a lot, but I will.
No, Anna Jay's. Can I be honest with you though? I actually saw that match.
You did,
and also because I am following Anna Jay too, because Anna Jay is on fire right now. She is on fire right now. So she should have won a match for those of us who have been following her for the past 2 months. But because a lot of people haven't and saw what she did in New Japan and how she's grown in the past 2-3 months, I get it. But she's definitely more on fire than Mariah May, period.
And that's kind of how I feel towards Bronson Reed with the Seth Rollins thing. But I get what you're saying.
Seth Rollins is not Mariah May. That's crazy.
No, it's not. Penelope Ford and Jamie Hayter, to me, did not deliver.
Jamie Hayter hasn't delivered since she's been back.
No, her and Britt Baker have been horrible since they've been back.
Well, I give it that they both have health issues, but still, maybe that's adding to it. I don't know, but I can actually see that. Listen, that's coming. What else happened?
We're done.
Before
There's one more match, right?
No, there was.
Well, you had the
hook
learning tree.
Yeah, well, I don't care about that.
No, I care about hooking.
Bye, guys. Swag guys. Oh, Christian taking what's his face in Kip Saban and said that he's one of his favorite sons.
Yeah,
and Nick Wayne just looked him in his face like, what?
So you don't have a father.
You know what I'm saying? And then apparently Christian wishes that Taz was dead. That's all.
That's a hot take, Randy. Christian is what Chris Jericho thinks he is in AEW. Agreed.
Facts.
That's pretty good. Take. That's a pretty good one.
It's very good. So then we had the Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke versus Ricochet and the mystery partner. And who was his mystery partner? Well, his mystery partner was a man that's big, he's black, he's jacked, and he's back. Powerhouse, powerhouse, Hobbs. And man, can I say, it actually is a good tag team.
No,
a fire tag team.
I'm gonna say this: the first half of the match was better than the second half of the match. Point blank, period. Like the first half of the match when Powerhouse and Ricochet were dominating, that was entertaining. After that, it became less believable because Kyle Fletcher looks like a little boy without his hair.
You gotta stop. And of course, we know what happened afterwards.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy 2.0 came out. And
stop, because I was not expecting Will to cut his damn hair too. Like, I was not expecting that, bro. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that.
2.0 came out. Orange Cassidy. We're gonna call him Apple Cassidy. He came out.
No, he's Curry Goat Cassidy, okay? Because he's the goat.
Okay, Curry Goat Cassidy came out and beat up on Bullhead version of his old self. Yeah,
what if Hobbs Jones Ricochet ends up joining the Syndicate? I want them both to be in the Syndicate.
I do not want a big old black group. That's not what is going on right now.
I don't care what you say. I want both of them in the motherfucking Syndicate.
I'm glad the show is over.
Okay, I want them both in the Syndicate.
They could change it. They could change it to the Hurt Nation.
I'm gonna do my final thoughts first. Hi, everybody. So, few things. Ja is a fan of like in the indies, which everyone is a fan of. So when it comes to these certain wrestlers, he be glazing. And Kyle Fletcher ain't important yet. Will Ospreay's a legend. He is a GOAT. Kyle Fletcher's not important yet. He looks weird with his haircut. Mariah May is a horrible champion. LA Knight is a horrible champion. I told y'all Liv Morgan was gonna cook when she was on Funny Marco, and look what happened. I was right. Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela is still boring. I don't know why she's there. Chelsea Green is very underrated. Jack Perry is still the future Bryan Danielson of wrestling. Daniel Garcia, they used to dance for me too. Shout out to Bronson Reed for rocking MF Doom. These are my highlights of the week, if anybody's wondering. And finally, the New Day will break up because Kofi Kingston is the worst gimmick in wrestling history. The worst gimmick. The thunderclap was the worst hype up thing. I was gonna say he might as well have raised the roof, but I remember he actually used to raise the roof. Thank you for checking us out. We're here every Thursday, 7:30-ish. I am Jared Allstar, aka the Holy Heel on this show. And, I got music. Check it out. Love y'all, man. Thank you.
Dan.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
My final thoughts.
Here we go.
Seth Rollins is still a butch. Okay. I am Mr. Get Back Johnson Reed. Okay. I am going to let it be known that I hate you guys for sitting up there thinking that it was funny for what he did to me. And that's why he got effed up on Monday. And he's going to keep getting effed up. I'm going to destroy that man. As far as everything else, I hope everybody had a good week. I know there were a lot of upset people on Tuesday. I will not indulge into that. I am going to sit there and say, you are allowed to vote for whoever you want to vote for. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you have morals behind it and not ignorance. Because there have been a lot of ignorance running around rampant since Tuesday. And I'm just going to be the one to just say this publicly. Neither one of those candidates are paying for your funerals. So stop trying to crash out for these presidential candidates.
Neither one of them are paying for nothing on this show. Why are we talking about this? Neither one of them are paying for nothing on this show.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am going against Kevin Grady in the fantasy football this week. May the best man win. You're right. I will. So yeah, that's that. It is your boy Johnson Reed. Dan, the statement. This holy ghost heel over here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go get the acknowledgement. It's coming out.
It ain't hit Apple Music yet. It's everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Ja literally listens to it in the last place it drops. What do you know?
It's not my fault.
It's good.
Should have dropped first. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix your connection.
It's great.
Thank you, Dan. He said it's great. I heard that.
I heard that part too. Well, with that being said, it is your boy Jaquez, the Holy Heel. Why can I not find what I'm looking for? There we go. The Holy Heel and Dan the Statement. We will be back next week, same time, same place, same channel. You already know what it is. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are out. Peace.
And every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.